All right, honey, it's been a year since I started my journey. What's so funny?
It's been a year.
It's been a year. So what has been the biggest difference? What's up, gentlemen? So it has officially been 365 days since I started using the Bathmate pump. And today I wanted to give a final review and kind of update in terms of what I am doing now in terms of the protocol, how often I'm using it, how big I ended up getting. And just to give you a little bit of an overview of what you can expect if you are somebody that is interested in making his Big Al as big and awesome as possible. And that is what happened for me, right? The reason why I decided to do this and talk about it was because I knew that I wasn't alone, right? I knew that if I was struggling with something in terms of insecurity, a lot of guys were struggling as well. And judging from the views of my most popular videos, right, about how to make it bigger, I wasn't alone. And I think that really one of the things and issues that we've gotten into our head is that we need to be hung like a donkey, right? Big, thick, long, and hammering away for 45 minutes in order to satisfy a woman. Why would we think that? Because of the movies, right? We see this and we think this is normal. Unfortunately, it's not, but it doesn't matter. If you're insecure, it doesn't matter. And so for me, even though everybody I've ever been with has been like, oh no, you're good, you're awesome, whatever, oh man, you're the best, right? I've always in the back of my head thought, maybe I'm not. And I don't look like those dudes in the movies, right? In terms of length, I knew I was average. I was around 6 inches. In terms of thickness, I was also technically average, but I wanted to be like thicker and bigger. And so I started going down the rabbit hole of what are the different options. Some are surgical. I didn't want to do that. Some are, kind of lifestyle modifications that I've talked about in terms of losing body fat. That definitely works. I wasn't fat, so that wasn't an option. In terms of supplementation, L-arginine and L-citrulline, 2 amino acids that are amazing for increasing basically nitric oxide in your body. It allows more blood to flow when the veins are released, and it makes them as hard and strong as possible, right? Also, exercise and all sorts of good stuff. Stay hydrated, don't drink too much alcohol, all that stuff like I was doing, but I still wanted to see if I could actually physically make it bigger. And so after doing a ton of research, I decided I wanted to go with a pump, right? More specifically, the Bathmate. It's a water pump. You use it in the shower. The reviews were insane, and I watched a bunch of people talk about it, including Derek from More Plates, More Dates. And he basically was the one that got me kind of like interested in this product because he preached it, he believed it, he used it, and so I decided to give it a try. I reached out, I placed my order. They had 3 different options. They had the Hydro Max, and the Hydro Extreme. This is the Hydro Extreme. I tried all 3 options because when I placed my order, my boy over at Bathmate recognized my name, and he was like, yo, Alpha M, we'd love to send you all 3 of them if you want to try them, and if you do like it, we would love to promote and sponsor a video. And so I'm like, yeah, send me all the penis pumps. I'll try them all. They sent all 3 to me. I tried them all. I started with basically the Hydro, which was their first version. It was good. And I noticed like it was awesome. But then the next one was that much better, the Hydro Max. And then I tried this one, the Hydro Extreme with the ball, right? And this was like game over, you win. This thing in terms of the suction was insane. And if you guys are gonna try it, guys, this is the one I'd recommend. It is the most expensive, but in terms of a product, it's definitely worth spending a few extra bucks to get the best. I'm gonna have my special link and landing page down below. If you guys are interested in trying this or having a bigger wiener, go hit the link and grab this product, all right? It absolutely 100% unequivocally works 1000%. Anyway, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail in terms of how to use this, right? Basically, I've done a bunch of videos. I'm going to link to those down below. If you guys are interested in going to watch, I've got a 30-day, a 60-day, and a 90-day video. Anyway, I get all 3 versions and I try them. And, the first time I tried the Hydro Extreme, I ended up hurting myself. And I'm just being honest. I overdid it a little bit. I was so into it. And the suction was amazing, and I'm just just a little more, right? And I ended up swelling up a little bit in terms of my foreskin, and I got a little bit of minor bruising. It all went away, but this is not a toy, and that is the first thing I just need you to understand. This is not something that you just put on, you pump it up, and that's it, all right? Think of it like working out, right? It is a process. You do sets, you do reps, you do it, and over time, it actually gets bigger. How does it work? Here it is. You take it in the shower and you basically fill it with water. You put it on your body. You attach the pump, right? You put the little ruler facing you so you can actually see it growing. And when you pump it, it actually extracts the water, creating suction. And what happens is the suction pulls blood into those two spongy cavernous chambers inside your wiener, and it holds it there, right? You relax it, you hold it or you wear it for like around 4 or 5 minutes, right? You take it off, let it chill for a second, do it again. No session should last longer than 15 minutes, right? You're typically gonna do like 3 sets, right? And what happens is over time, by stretching the chamber out, it's going to permanently basically allow more blood to flow. The more blood that flows in, it's basically going to stretch it out. Now, the biggest difference I noticed in terms of my size was thickness, right? I went from like this to like this. I gained like over 1.5 inches in terms of like thickness. And for me, that was the biggest game changer because I was already like 6 inches. In terms of length, I did add about 3/4 of an inch. So I'm right around like 7 inches now, which honestly is like fine because, you know, regardless of what you see on the movies, her vagine is only like 5 inches deep, right? Everything else is like basically pounding into her cervix. But what they noticed from the research is thickness, right? They would rather you have an average size in terms of length, but be a little bit thicker because that's how it really stimulates all the stuff inside. And so for me, thickness was the main goal. And I achieved both, right? I basically went from like this to like this. It literally, and I say this, and it sounds weird, but it's like I'm holding somebody else's wiener. I know that sounds weird, but like that was the difference. It was thick, it was heavier, and it basically just got better and better and better. But then it kind of plateaued after about, I would say, I don't know, probably about 6 months, right? I used it consistently like 6 months. And that's when I realized like, okay, I think I can back off now and not use it quite as often because I was using it literally like every other day. Then I backed off to about 3 times a week. And now I'm basically using this about 2 times a week. I use it on Mondays and Thursdays. I've got a routine. It's kind of like working out. Like I said, it's about sets, it's about reps, it's about consistently using it and doing it. Now, in terms of what my wife thinks. All right, honey, it's been a year since I started my journey. What's so funny?
It's been a year.
It's been a year. So what has been the biggest difference?
You're larger.
Like significantly or just a little?
Yeah, like I wouldn't say I was skeptical, but like yeah, it's effective. It works.
Yeah?
Yeah.
More specifically, like what has gotten bigger?
It's girthier.
Girthier?
Yes, it's girthier.
That's the biggest thing you notice?
That's the biggest thing I think I noticed.
Yeah? Yeah?
But I'm not down there with like a measuring tape or anything.
But
I bet you've been.
I've been down there with a measuring tape, exactly. It is significantly larger though.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And my endurance is also increased.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Better sex life?
Yes.
What? You listen.
Yes. Oh my God, it's so great. So good.
What would you recommend to a guy that's struggling with insecurity or he wants to get it bigger? Would you recommend this product?
I would. I mean, you know, if that's something that you feel that you wish were different and you have the ability to change it, why wouldn't you try it?
Exactly.
Yeah, like why wouldn't you try it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you'd give 2 thumbs up?
I would, yeah. 2. 1, 2.
2 thumbs up.
1, 2.
Everybody apparently at the Marino household loves this product. What I've noticed basically is amazing, right? Not only am I thicker, I'm longer, I last longer, and it also just has improved the quality of like my like erections, right? I am like rock solid, and also it's like almost like instant. When I want it, like boom, like it's like there. And it's been amazing, honestly. And I wish I found this product earlier when I was younger because it would have saved me years of honestly like insecurity. When I say insecurity, it's not like I was like some like micro penis guy, right? I was normal, but it didn't matter. And it was something that I wanted to try and I wanted to talk about because I know that if I can talk about something that I've dealt with and it helps like one of you or like 10 of you or whatever, like I did my job. And so for me, you know, a lot of people come up to me now, honestly, and they talk about this. They're like, oh, hey, how's your penis? Like, and I get it, right? But it's something where I don't get embarrassed easily, and I'm very confident and secure in who I am. And so if there's something that I can do and kind of talk about my experience that's a little bit like taboo, I think it's totally cool, and I just wanted to share my experience. You guys are going to love it. If you guys are interested in checking this product out, like I said, I've got that link down below. If you go through my link, you're going to get the best deal out there. I would recommend going with the Hydro Extreme as opposed to the Hydro Max or the Hydro. They've got different sizes in terms of your current length, your current thickness, And honestly, even if you think like you're like good or big, you could still be bigger if it's something that you want to try. They also offer a money-back guarantee. It is an incredible company that I've gotten to know over the past year, and you know, they've just done something amazing in my opinion, and really have helped out so many dudes feel better, more confident, and also improve their sex life, because that's the thing. Not only do I feel better about myself, my relationship with my spicy senorita has gotten better, it's gotten more exciting, and it's awesome. Just awesome. And so I just wanted to share my 1-year experience, guys. If you're interested, like I said, hit the link down below, give it a shot. You will not be sorry. This product is amazing, and so is my wiener. What? Don't look at me. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you from somebody who used to be insecure. My wiener is amazing. Gentlemen, get an amazing wiener. Hit the link down below. You and she are going to love it.